Hey, it's Never Again with Disc It. We are in season 8 of On the Disc It Cooking Show, and we got some awesome seafood coming up, so don't you dare go away. Welcome back. Glad to have you guys for this episode of Season 8. We got guest chef Ethan Dines. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Nevin. How you doing? Chef handshake because my hands are full.
What do you got there?
I have some calamari, which I cut into strips. Basically, I made calamari fries.
Calamari. They look like French fries.
Well, they're not French fries. They're more of a Hawaiian fry. I was introduced to this by Chef Wilson from over at the Haloakua Cafe and Gardens on the Big Island of Hawaii in Haloalua.
Hawaii.
I miss Hawaii. Let's go. But these are wonderful. Could you make a meal? Sure. But this is more of an appetizer, a side accompaniment to a lot of great things. Actually, we caught this in Hawaii, just off the coast in the Kona Harbor, just in the last 48 hours, and then it took about 8 hours to fly home. We won't use that joke again. But this is very fresh. You always want to have fresh seafood. Smoked seafood lasts a little longer.
Oh, it's not bison? I thought calamari was bison.
Are you from New Mexico?
Just kidding.
Anyway, so we've got our oil heating here on our wonderful disket. This attachment here, would you call this the disc?
Just the disc,
you have
cooking
your
disc.
Let's check the oil real quick.
Yeah.
The primary temperature on this is 350. The best temperature for frying in general is about 350, 375, so call it 360. But for calamari, aka squid and octopus, but those names sound scary. And they're a lot scarier. When you're scuba diving and you see an octopus, that thing is like, whoa. But anyway, let's check the temperature here. Be careful of your hands. Okay, we're up at 200, 330, 355. That's going to be fine because our ultimate goal is 350 for calamari. Okay, let's go.
Nice.
Watch for some splashback, my friend. Be careful. Let's do it.
Wow, it gets hot quick.
It does.
You're dancing on the show.
We're dancing.
How long does it take?
At this temperature, when the cut is a little smaller, just a few minutes. You want to do it to a golden brown. Or if let's say you were at a restaurant, you're a restaurant chef, and you're using your deep fryer, you would want to do it when it's just starting to bounce a little or swim a little bit. So if it's at the bottom of your fryer or even a skillet, what have you.
Oh, look, you're
already getting there. Already getting there.
Well, we're going to flip that and rotate those. I'm going to take this opportunity. We're going to feature this week's featured business.
Good afternoon and welcome to Disc It. My name is Ethan Dines out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. My company is Universal Catering and Slip Sauces. Today we have Slip Sauce 71469 to accompany our wonderful fried calamari, which is also known as Michaela Mermaid Sauce, specifically for seafood. Feel free to reach me at asecondmeal@yahoo.com or 505-331-1700. Come visit us every year, always the first weekend in March at the National Fiery Food and Barbecue Show, which is just a blast. This year we have a whole lot of things going on. So check out Disc It, try to get one for yourself with all the attachments, and have a great day cooking. Thank you.
So now we had a chance to see this week's featured business. We're back in here. Ethan Dines has his
that's calamari.
Calamari, the bison.
No, that costs more. The calamari bison is a very rare cross. This is the calamari from the Big Island of Hawaii.
How did you bread that? What do you got on the calamari?
Well, the breading is basically flour, a little bit of an egg wash, and some secret seasoning that I use in there. With my company, which is actually Universal Catering, but I have my Slip Sauce line of sauces and seasonings. So
it smells good.
It does smell good, and I took a shower. So anyway, this is a wonderful. You lightly bread this. This is a light breading, and that way it just has a little when you bite it. You don't want if you go to a lot of restaurants, maybe they don't know how to cook calamari properly and it's got a rubbery tang to it. That's not what you want. You want a nice crisp to it, a little crisp.
Hey, this is cooking so quick, I got to jump ahead. And real quick, I got to showcase this week's Spotlight Disket. This week's Spotlight Disket is the golfing disket. Now, this has been a popular one for many, many years. So hopefully you guys, most of you guys can golf a little bit better than I. All I do is shank it. Anyway, check out the golfing disket at the pattern section of our website or several hundred other different disket designs. So now you got a chance to see this week's Spotlight Disket. We're back in here real quick, and Ethan is cooking up this calamari so quickly. Again, breading it with just some flour and what else?
basically a flour, egg wash, a little bit of seasoning. You're going to probably wear one hand gloved, one hand dry. Wet, dry, wet, dry. Boom, boom, boom. And then you put on a very light coat of your egg wash and flour. And so your breading is just a small amount on there. You don't want it too heavy. Not so much like fried chicken, perhaps, which has that nice like shield of the coating on the outside. This is just a little bit, and so you can see how it's nicely browned.
Now, because of all the calamari in there, it looks like our temperature's dropped a little bit. Should I turn it back up for finishing?
Let's turn it back up for a little bit. We are cooking with gas.
So, as we get the finish of crisping on the calamari, real quick, we're going to go ahead and get into the Ask Never Anything section of this episode. This week's question is asking about deep frying and how to get an additional lip on the disc. Well, yes, we do offer such a thing. We'll do anywhere between a 1 inch and as high as a 6-inch lip that we can roll and weld to the edge of that disc. So if you want to do a bunch of deep frying to be able to add not 10 gallons, but maybe 2 gallons of oil or whatever in all your deep frying, all you got to do is give us a call and let us know what you want as far as the depth of that lip, and we'll get you set up for deep frying. So thanks for that question, and keep them coming. So we just got out of our Ask Never Anything sections episode. Ethan's got this calamari cooking up perfectly. We got all this stuff getting ready to go. I know you got some sauce going here.
I do have some sauce.
You got the calamari going. What is that in that glass?
That is a special sauce from my line of slip sauces.
What's a slip sauce?
A slip sauce is part of my line of sauces, and I make several, so it always has a number along with the name. And I try to stand true to one of our favorite chefs from the old days, Escoffier. So I always give it a number. This is slip sauce 71469, right here. And it is the Michaela Mermaid sauce, which is a wonderful, wonderful sauce made for seafood, thus the tribute to mermaids. And so I figured we would develop this today. It was just made today, first time, for this wonderful calamari.
Nice. So you do this with your numbers. You're going to have like a song like 8, 6, 7, 5, 4, 9.
No, I don't know. Did you ever really listen to what that song's about?
I'm going to have to go back and listen to it.
You probably. This is a little different. This is more like.
Oh, it's somebody's giving the girl call for a good time, right?
I don't. Nevin,
we're taking this show the other way. Anyway, so you got to make a song
sauce
for that.
This is actually a great sauce, and I love it. It is. You know, all our food's made with love, so whatever it's about, it's fine. But it's more like 71469.
71469.
Which is more just a code for ordering. But then we have, no one wants to order a sauce with a number, so the name is Michaela Mermaid.
Michaela Mermaid, and it's a what'd you call it? A slide what? Slide sauce?
It's part of our line of slip sauces.
Slip sauces. Nice. Well,
what did you think?
That's awesome. I can't wait to try it on some calamari.
All right.
So here we're just putting the paper towels in the bowl. That way it can absorb the oil.
And if you're using a deep fryer, rather than using tongs, use a thing called a spider, which is like a big flat unit that has holes in it, or like a mesh, and it'll pick up your big items, especially if you're serving at a restaurant and you're doing it quick.
Nice. You know what? We need to make those for the disket.
Let's do that. Every day there's something new for the disket. I think today's new one is the spider.
The spider. The spite-it.
Let's get another bowl too, and that way it'll drain it. Drain your oil off there too, so it gives a little less of that slippery feel, and it's a little more of the flavor and the texture.
French fries on the disc. Oh no,
Thank you,
calamari.
Assistant Nevin.
Mm-hmm. With this, I guess maybe.
Hey, that would be what a spider would be, is a slotted unit like that, so you can pick up a large amount.
Nice.
Quickly. Always tap your pan.
So, I guess are we just to try this? Should I pour some on it, or
let's take a little.
First time ever trying calamari on the disket.
From Hawaii.
From Hawaii.
From Hawaii.
And calamari is not bison. Cooking outdoors has never been better.
We might be doing bison next time.
Mmm.
Do you like the sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Michaela Mermaid Sauce, 71469. Available at the Fiery Food Show 2015, Fiery Food Show and Barbecue.
Disket.